So 73 artists have been invited from all over the world.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell us a little bit of the process of compiling the exhibition?
Yeah, oh my God. I think we started like traveling about, now it must be like 2.5 years ago, and we are 4 curators from the museum, one of them, and we actually traveled in pairs, and some of us went to South America, some of us went to different Asian countries, and then we kind of came closer. We took the countries first that we know the least of, which we've found like more difficult in a way, or alien to us, and then we came closer and closer. And the last thing was to choose the Finnish artist for the show.
And what did you hope to find on your travels?
Unfolding perspectives, I would say, but actually I didn't wait so much. In a way, I just wanted to keep my eyes open for new things. I didn't expect so much. I wanted to be as open as I could.
Many artists live in this, which are shown in these exhibitions. In the case of they are nomads, they are traveling all over the world, and they not really have a certain culture they belong to. How important is this aspect for the exhibition?
It's very important, and we have a lot of the artists in this exhibition. They live kind of in diaspora. They're born somewhere else in some country. They're going to school, studied in one country, and then they live and work in a third place. And that's actually where all these elements meet, where you come from, where you stayed, where you traveled, and where you stay right at that moment you are making art.
The subtitle for the exhibition is Unfolding Perspectives. What perspective is it that you see for the contemporary art?
I think specifically in this exhibition and in general, by unfolding perspectives, we are referring to the upspeeding encounter of different visual cultures. Artists moving around and the world getting smaller, by media, internet, and all this new media situation in the world. And I think it's the situation where a lot of things, where the world is kind of changing, and also the visual art in the way that different cultures, different visual cultures encounter. And that's like what we call also the third space, what happens when the cultures encounter, and that's the unfolding perspectives.
What is, in your opinion, the strongest influence you see at the moment?
At the moment, I can see one important current, that we are going back to the visual in a way, in an interesting way, that the conceptual and the visual are kind of finding each other again. That you have work of art that have a very strong and very many conceptual levels, but at the same time they can be visually very delicious even, or visually interesting and even emotionally and very directly kind of accessible visually, but at the same time they have very, very strong conceptual level. I speak, for instance, of Fred Tomaselli or Kara Walker's work.
For many artworks you need additional information or story in order to understand them. How much does this apply for this exhibition? Is it better to be prepared, or is it better to come totally unprepared?
Well, it's kind of both, because the whole thing, or the whole thought about behind the exhibition was that we will show artworks that can be very, very kind of directly accessible on some level, even though there are are many levels that you can get into by having this background information. But I think most of the works are so that they have this level that is directly accessible, and that was one of the criterions for choosing the artist, that it would really have meaning also for Finnish, for Scandinavian.